Is John Morrison underrated? And welcome back to my channel. And again, guys, this is Mikeratto. And well, for today, we're going to talk about the shaman of sexy, the guy who is actually athletic and parkour. Well, he actually showed it on live television. He's actually the talented, which while people are actually thinking, is he underrated at this time, or is it okay that his position that he is actually in? And again, this is Mikeratto, and well, here's our video. I hope you all like it. Well, this is more of an opinionated video. So yeah, like, comment down below, share, subscribe, and again, this is Mikeratto, and here we go. John Morrison, well, he had multiple names. He had, well, a lot of gimmicks before going to the John Morrison character. He has a lot of, well, a lot of techniques in his high flying abilities, starting in WWE from I think in 2004 or 2005, and then capitalizing on it. There's a lot of things that he actually did also in the indie scene, which while we won't discuss that much here on this video. But comparing to his WWE career, while his indie career is far more successful in the WWE, well, because he held multiple world championship over there or their main titles compared to the WWE, and so on and so forth. Well, even though he held these multiple world titles, the success and everything, when he goes back to the WWE, while he was stuck as the same position as he was on his initial run, which from his debut up to 2011, which while he was in either in the mid card or lower card scene, or something in the middle, sometimes in the upper mid card scene also, because well, they also are sometimes on the world championship scene, him and his tag team partner The Miz. And while he's performing his athletic abilities as a wrestler, well, you will be amazed on how he execute those moves. Like, well, when he does his springboard stuff, he actually does it gracefully that people are still amazed till to this time, that well, he's doing the same crazy stuff that even others are, well, amazed still, and while are continue to being impressed at what he is capable of. So yeah, while for John Morrison's career in the WWE, while he is more, well, on, as I told you, sometimes on the upper card, sometimes on the mid card, sometimes on the lower card, or sometimes not booked, or sometimes while he is on the comedic segment with his tag team partners such as R-Truth, The Miz, and whoever they paired him with when they create these comedic segments. Like for example with The Miz, while they created this internet thing, the dirt sheet, while the tag team are still ongoing today, but on its original, well, run, well, it's more of them getting over with the fans, and while they're trying this stint that they're actually, well, they are mocking the wrestlers, they are creating huge promos that actually getting them to be over with the fans, creating these promos on the internet, and then releasing it also on the WWE website, which while they created this rap songs, this, well, a lot of gimmick things which they mock their opponents' gimmicks or their rivals' gimmicks, such as the former Crime Time and etc. on that matter. And yeah, well, for him and The Miz, well, they are a successful tag team because, well, if they had this tag team runs as WWE World Tag Team Champions and recently the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. And while the two are great on their own, while they created, especially on their 2020 run, though people are thinking that, well, he can be used better at this time, well, because he had this multiple world title runs on the indie circuit. Well, actually agree with you. But yeah, I think we're having also huge entertainment value on what they're actually doing. The dirt shit segments even actually had a rivalry with a rapper, which at first people actually had a bad taste towards it. But when Bud Bunny actually performed well at WrestleMania, some people are actually impressed on how he actually delivered the Canadian Destroyer or the Pile Driver or whatever you may call it. Well, for them, they're actually doing good. Well, they created this diss tracks, for Braun Strowman, for Bud Bunny, and for many more, which yeah, they created these rap songs, mock their opponent. That's the thing that gets them over. So yeah, well, for his World Championship run in WWE, he only got one, and that's the ECW Championship, the third brand of the WWE in 2007, 2006 up to 2010. And by 2007, ECW was different from its 2006 state. While comparing it from its 2006 state, it's more like the prelude of NXT. Like it's an developmental territory, not that much, but it's like on the other talents who are actually they are getting exposed on live television. Others are like that. Then there are also legends who are still on ECW brand. They're actually testing a lot of stuff in ECW, such as John Morrison's characters, CM Punk's push, The Miz floating there. You have Omega, I think, actually wrestling there. I'm not sure if he does. You have Great Khali there, I think, somehow. You have Viscera there. Yeah, there's a lot of talents in ECW. And I think they actually brought the tag team titles also on ECW sometime after Miz and Morrison won it. So yeah, the ECW brand, for the time, it's mix of legends and newcomers who are actually, they're having this daily, weekly episode show that is actually airing compared to the original ECW, which has a different format. It's more of an extreme storylines with a lot of blood, a lot of risk and everything. And while the ECW format was totally changed in 2008, it was far different from the 1990s ECW and the 2006 ECW. And they are still on there. And then when the initial tag team of Miz and Morrison was disbanded, while Miz has his championship succession victories, even though Miz has his Grand Slam championships. He is a two-time Grand Slam champion, two-time WWE champion, two-time Money in the Bank winner, though the second one it's more of winning a briefcase over Otis. And for John Morrison, he won the IC title. Yeah, he floated there on WWE when they split. After his Intercontinental Championship run, he made a lot of pursuits for titles. And his first one, and until his WWE contract in 2011, it's gone, it's finished, and he actually did something on the indies, which he actually got a better run over there. And he performed in a lot of companies, win their titles, more stories going forward. While he is on the indies, after I told you that he won multiple titles there in Lucha Underground, in Impact and more companies, yeah. And then when he returned to the WWE, he was back to his old position. He's more of a comedic tag team with The Miz. And while they won the SD Tag Team titles, they challenged for the Universal Championship, though I am waiting for a push for him or whichever entertainment that they will bring. Though, yeah, I'm not saying that I'm complaining that much still or whatever, but yeah, I'm enjoying what is in the table right now because while both world title scenes are busy right now, and the champions are feuding with their co-rivals and whatever it is. So again, this is Mikeratto. Take care, peace, subscribe. Thank you.